Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked to find a number delta such that if the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than delta, then the absolute value of 4x minus 8 is less than epsilon, where epsilon equals 0.1. So if we have the absolute value of 4x minus 8 is less than 0.1, this means the magnitude, the size of 4x minus 8, regardless of whether it's positive or negative, is less than 0.1. That means that it's between negative 0.1 and 0.1. And so we can say that these are equivalent inequalities, right? Where if you have some value that is less than a positive number and greater than the negative equivalent of that number, that's the same as saying that it's the absolute value of whatever is in the middle being less than that number. So we want to get a delta such that the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than delta. And if we divide everything by 4, we get negative 0.1 divided by 4 is negative 0.025. The reason we're dividing this by 4 is 4 divided by 4 is 1, so this is x. 8 divided by 4 is 2, so it's 2, so we have x minus 2 here. And this is less than 0.1 divided by 4, which is 0.025. And so just like before when we went from absolute value to a double inequality, we can go from a double inequality to an absolute value, right? Based off of the way in which we can switch between these two things, we can go backwards and say that the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than 0.025. Therefore, delta equals 0.025. We're also asked to repeat this with epsilon being 0.01. So if the absolute value of 4x minus 8 is less than 0.01, you can say that negative 0.01 is less than 4x minus 8 is less than positive 0.01. Dividing by 4, just like before, we get negative 0.025, 0.0025 is less than x minus 2 is less than 0.0025, and therefore the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than 0.0025. And I sort of breezed through this because it's the exact same steps we did here. And we find that delta equals 0.0025. So this is our value of delta for A and for B.